Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Marcus Elbow. Welcome back to Elbow Media Studios. And if this is your first time, where you been? Elbow Media Studio. Today, I'm going to show you how to take your MPC Live or MPC One or MPC X, any MPC system you have, and hook up your iPhone to it via MIDI and use your iPhone as a sound module. This is going to be pretty cool, man. You can also do this with the iPad, but today we're going to be concentrating on the iPhone. Let me show you what you're going to need in order for you to make this happen. In order for you to make this happen, you're going to need a few cables, okay? You're going to need a MIDI cable, okay? And you can grab this on Amazon. I'm going to leave links in the description for you to be able to get this done. You're going to need some MIDI adapters, and if you grab the iRig Pro, which you're gonna need in order for you to make this happen. The iRig Pro is a MIDI/audio interface. It's pretty cool. You can hook up guitars and you can hook up mics to it, and you can directly record into your iPhone with this device. It is pretty dope. But it actually comes with these cables here. Unfortunately, if you do not get it new and you get it used and these cables are not available, I will leave a link in the description for that. I also have a 1/4" to 3.5 millimeter audio cable here that you're going to need in order for you to go straight from the iRig straight into your MPC, so that you can make sure your audio is being passed straight through so that your MPC can pick up that audio. This cable right here is going to hook up to your phone. But what's really dope about the iRigs, this right here is the lightning port cable for older iPhones, but for newer iPhones, it also comes with the Type-C cable here. That's what makes this device so unique and so handy that they put this inside. And also it gives you a USB version of that same cable as well. So yeah, this is what you're gonna need. And just real quick to show you how to get this hooked up, it's not really that much going on. You have your MIDI in and out here. All you need to do is connect that there, okay, to get that going. And then also you have your audio cable here that you're going to need to connect to the earphone jack here. I don't want to get too cluttered here, but you have your earphone jack there that you're going to need to get connected right there. And then this here is going to be your lightning port that you're going to need to go to your iPhone with. So let me just try to get this done real quick. Give me just a second here. Just want to make sure we get you going. You're going to need to take this bad boy here, and it's going to be right here in the back. And you have an arrow here that shows you that this is where you need to plug that in. So once you get that plugged in, that will go directly into your iPhone as such here. Okay. And then once you plug that into your iPhone, these MIDI cables will plug here. These MIDI cables will go here, as you can see there. And these MIDI cables will go into your MPC. If you look right here, you're going to plug it either in B or A. And then you're also going to plug, this is your out, this is your in. You're going to go either 1 or 2. And you should be ready to go. So, man, let's go ahead on and get into this tutorial real quick, since now you know how to get everything connected. And let's see how to make this thing work. All right, let's roll. So now that you have seen all the wires that you're going to need to connect this, and I'm going to show you how to get yourself connected to the MPC using your iPhone and using AUM and using your phone as a sound module. This is pretty cool because we already know that the MPC Live 2 and the MPC Live is mobile. So if you're out producing and you want to add some more sounds, you don't want to use the plugins, then you could use your phone and the sound modules that are in your phone, whatever apps that you have chose to buy. You can use those with the MPC, and you can get to making some crazy stuff with just your MPC and your phone. So let's go ahead on and get those things popping real quick, man. Let me show y'all how this works. So it's not really that hard to do it. If you've seen my Akai Force tutorial with the iPad, it is similar to the same thing. And if you have an iPad and you wanted to have that with the MPC, this is going to be the same process to get this done. So the way that this works, I've already got AUM loaded over here on my iPhone, and I've already got everything connected, as you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I have everything set up inside the MPC so that I can send and receive MIDI, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead on and get this set up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is set up the phone. I'm going to go ahead and hit this little plus button, and I'm going to create an audio track, and then I'm gonna hit this little plus button here at the top, and then I'm gonna go in and find me an audio unit. I'm going to get the, let's go ahead and get the house Mark 1. And then once I get the house Mark 1, to the left of that, I'm going to hit this little 3-bar menu button, and I'm going to select the iRig Pro MIDI interface, or audio interface / MIDI interface. This is a pretty cool device. I know it's a little high, but you know, if you really want to, you know, expand your ability to produce and create, it's not a bad purchase in my opinion. So once I tell AUM that I'm going to be using this MIDI device, this MIDI source, it's going to be the iRig Pro, I am going to tell it also what channel that I want it to be on. So we are going to just hit none to make sure that we clear out all of the other channels, and then I'm just going to hit 1, and then pretty much I am done with setting that up. Now what I want to do is I want to go into my MPC and tell the MPC that channel 1 is going to be AUM's channel 1. So the way that you do that, you're going to have to select a MIDI channel or a MIDI track. So all you got to do is just go here, select the MIDI track. It's already MIDI number 1. And as you can see right here, these are where you select your channels here. I'm going to select 1 there, and then I'm also going to go into my MIDI port, and I'm going to select MIDI port A because that's where I have my MIDI port selected. You also need to make sure that your audio is being heard coming from your phone. So this is why getting the iRig Pro was so important, because you wasn't going to have the ability to bring the sound out. So this is what you need to do. You just hit your menu button, go to your sampler, and then you just need to make sure that your monitor button is on so that you could hear what's coming from your iPhone. Make sure we're on the right track here. Let's find us a track, a sound rather. We'll go to the fingers. Let's make sure we're good here. Okay, and it's just that easy that I am pulling sound straight from my iPhone straight into the MPC, and I can control the volume, velocity. Everything is picked up from velocity to the sound change and all of those cool things. Now, again, this is a basic tutorial on how to get this connected. There are some other advanced stuff that you could do, but right now we're just trying to stick to the basics. Okay, now let's just do that one more time just to make sure that you're 100% clear on how to get that set up. What we're going to do is we're going to go to track number 2. We're still set up for our MIDI track, but we also need to go over here and make sure we're on channel number 2, track number 2, and then we're going to go here and make sure we're on MIDI port A, and then I'm going to just slide over in AUM. I'm going to create a new track, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to my audio units, and then I'm just going to throw something in here, digitalism. Okay, then I'm going to go to my MIDI, my menu button. I'm going to select the iRig Pro, and then I'm going to make sure I clear out those MIDI channels. I'm going to hit number 2, and then we should be good to go. I'm just going to go in here and find me a sound real quick. Okay, so as you can see, and again, we can turn it down, we can adjust the volume, but it's also what's also really cool. I don't know if I have any effects apps inside of my phone, but if I went here and I had some audio units and I had some effects, looks like I do have a few things in here. I could easily go in here and add effects as well. And that is super, super cool. In order for you to be able to make sure that the sounds stay inside of the MPC once you're done, because if you think about this, you're really pretty much dragging along your phone with the MPC if you start recording sounds, but you're gonna need to actually record those into an audio track in order for it to be able to be recorded in here, and then you can eliminate the phone, and then you'll be ready to go. So let's go ahead on and throw something together real quick. All right, let's go ahead and put this down real quick. Okay, so once you have that sound recorded in there, what you want to do is you want to go into your audio track here, and this is mad simple. All you have to do is just record the track. It's just that easy. You can go ahead and hit mute, and then in order for you to record it, make sure that it's armed. Go ahead and hit record and play. All right, now that is in there, what you do is go back to your MIDI, and then once you go back to your MIDI, all you have to do is mute that track and then hit play. Well, first of all, you have to go back and unmute here and then push play. And now that track is there now. You no longer are using your iPhone at this point. You're using the track that you just recorded inside of an audio track, and then you can just continue making beats. All you have to do is go back here and then continue to keep making tracks and doing your thing. Yo guys, so see, it is just that easy for you to be able to go and grab the iRig Pro MIDI interface, audio interface, and hook it up to your phone and start really doing some magic with your phone and the apps that come with the iOS ecosystem. And you can use this as a sound module with AUM, and man, you can have multiple instances of this inside of your phone, and you can start really making some cool beats and doing some real creative things. You just need to remember that once you hook it up and make sure you got the right MIDI channel, you can do it all together, and then make sure you go in and record your audio tracks. And I think you might be limited to only 8 tracks, if I'm not mistaken, 8 audio tracks, but you can get past that by just doing some bouncing and some things like that. Listen, man, I really hope you enjoyed this. Okay, this was a very quick but straight to the point tutorial about how to use MIDI with your phone and make your phone become a sound module. So I hope you got it. If you did not get it, please hit me up in the comments. You need more details, more stuff. You want me to make another video, a more detailed video, let me know, and I'll try to see if I can do that for you. All right, hey man, it's your boy Marcus Elbow. It's been Elbow Media Studios. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hit that subscription button, hit that up like button, or hit the like down button. It's up to you. Anything you do to interact with this video will help this video get to other people and make sure people are up on it, man, and they know how to, do this, and they can be able to really, make some crazy music, some great music. And plus, this is great if you cannot afford the iPad and you just have the iPhone, but yet you still want to use some of your apps inside of your phone. All right, man, get back with me. All right, go check out the next video, man. It's your boy Elbow Media Studios. I'll catch y'all in the next one. All right, man. One, peace. I'm out.